Hi, in today's video, we're going to talk about real estate property taxes in Douglas and Sarpy County, Nebraska. Now, if you're new to our area or if you're a first-time home buyer, the way we collect taxes and the way Douglas and Sarpy County does it is a little bit confusing. And if you're purchasing a home, I want to explain how that works out on the purchase agreement itself. So like I said, this is the exciting topic of property taxes. So try to stay with me. And I want to give a shout out to Nick Engel of Nebraska Realty. He's the one who proposed this topic for today's video. And if you can think of a topic, go ahead and leave that in the comments section below. And then while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and ding that bell for notifications. And if you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up. So let's dive into today's topic. Okay, Nebraska has 93 counties, and Douglas County and Sarpy County, which comprise the Omaha, Bellevue, and metro area, are the only counties that do it backwards compared to the rest of the state. Okay, the way we pay our taxes, they're paid in arrears, which means they're paid in after use. Okay, so what that means is that you're going to pay 2020 taxes in the year 2021. Okay, so what's going to happen is every year the county assessor is going to assign a value to every parcel within the county. Okay, so like if we're going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to look at a property that I sold a couple months back, and this is 6703 North 79th Street. Okay, so every year the county assessor, if you go to dcassessor.org, you can go in and look at the assessed value. Now keep in mind, assessed value and market value are two entirely different things. Okay, but every year the county is going to go in and assess that property. So you can see in 2020, they assessed this property for $127,600. Now in 2021, they assigned a value of $150,400. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to click on the treasurer's website, and you can see that again we're paying our property taxes in arrears. So what that means is this: if you look at the tax information for 2020, the taxable value was $127,600. The tax levy was $2.24313, and the tax amount was $2,731.82. Now, those taxes are due January 1st of 2021. Okay, now they're going to be considered late. The county's going to let you pay in increments. Okay, the first half of those taxes are late April 1st, and the second half of those taxes are late August 1st of 2021. Okay, so how does that work if you're buying a property in 2021? How do they work that out if they're not due to the following year? Okay, so on the purchase agreement, if you look at our purchase agreement, on paragraph 11, it says taxes. If the property is located in Douglas or Sarpy County, Nebraska, all consolidated real estate taxes which become delinquent in the year of closing, as are typically paid in the year of closing, are current taxes for the purposes of this agreement. Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to take that $2,731.82, they're going to treat those as if they're due in 2021. Okay, now this property closed on July 28th of 2021. Now it was listed for $185,000 and it sold for $197,000. So it's nowhere near assessed value and market value are nowhere near connected. Okay, but how do we prorate those taxes? Okay, now the title company what they're going to do, they're treating those taxes if they're current year. So they're going to say to the seller, you're responsible for January 1st of 2021 up to January 27th of 2021. So that seller is responsible for those taxes. And then they say to the buyer, now, buyer, you're responsible for the July 28th to the rest of the year. Okay, so they divide up the taxes because the seller is going to be responsible for the time that they're living in the house, and then the buyer has to be responsible for the taxes that when they're living in the house. Now, when you make your payment is comprised of principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Okay, so a portion of every payment that you make to the mortgage company, what they're going to do is they're going to take a portion of that and they're going to put it into an escrow account. And in that escrow account, it's going to build up each month. And then when the taxes are due and when the insurance is due, they're going to pay those two items. Okay, so, but here's the thing. When you're buying a home, you got to build up that escrow account right away because you won't have enough in escrow because it hasn't had enough time to build up. So one of your closing costs, and this is a big chunk, especially in Douglas and Sarpy County, or especially in Nebraska, because our property taxes are high. Part of that closing cost is you got to have 6 months of property taxes plus 2 months in reserve. So you have to have that much money set aside as part of your closing costs for when your taxes are due. Okay, so that's how they prorate those taxes. Okay, now if you have any questions about any other about that, go ahead and leave a comment below. I know this is really confusing and things like that. It really can be daunting if someone's trying to explain it to you. I'm not sure if I did that great a job of explaining it to you, but hopefully you made some sense of it, or you could rewind the video and whatnot. But I really appreciate your time. You make it a great day.